instructions vary according to time and place and who the guru is. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati is saying in his Upadeshavali that unless one chants a lack of rounds, that Krishna doesn't accept your bhog offering. Yeah. So then we might as well pack up our just eat potato chips and cookies and forget about offering, because in the next 100 lives we'll not be qualified to offer. So now how does this fit with what Krishna says? Because Krishna says in Gita, he says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakti prayachati taraham bhakti paritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. He offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water. I accept, right? Krishna says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam. So he's saying like that, and he doesn't say, he says, Yo me bhakti prayachati. Bhog or bhakti ke sat. Krishna samarpan. So Krishna is only saying that he wants bhakti prayachati. It must be mixed with bhakti. He doesn't say anything about 16 rounds. And then when he starts talking about chanting in the same book, in the Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna talks about chanting, or glorification, when he talks about glorification of himself, or chanting, he uses the word kirti, right? Kirti means glorification. And he says, Satatam kirtiyanto mam, yatantascha drida vrata. Satatam kirtiyanto mam, sat kirtan. My kirtan should go on eternally, sat, Satchidananda, and should always go on. Akhanda kirtan, akhanda, no break, akhanda. Akhanda nam, akhanda guru tattva. So, in one sense, Krishna is saying more than 64 rounds. And he's saying all day and all night, 24 hours. Chobis Ganta Kirtan. Chobis Ganta Jap. Because 64 rounds is only 4 hours. Bhakti, Haridas Thakur was chanting 192 rounds. It took him about 12 to 15 hours. 64 rounds, 16 rounds an hour. That's quite fast. Yeah. We usually go about half speed. Very slow processor. Outdated computer. Very slow speed. So but the point that Krishna is saying is that bhakti must be there. So offering is there, bhakti is there, chanting should be done with devotion, so that chanting is devotional or full of bhakti. But as I mentioned, in time and place and circumstance, the detail changes, but the principle doesn't. We have to offer, that's the principle. We have to chant Krishna's name, that's the principle. Right? So 1920s, 90 years ago, the principle was chant the holy name and make offerings. And in 2007, the principle of bhakti sadhana is to chant the holy name and offer bhog. But the detail that the gurus, the Mahajanacharyas, the detail they have given us, they've modified the detail, but they haven't changed the principle. Principles never change. Gita was written 5,000 years ago. Krishna is saying, offer me with love and chant Hare Krishna. And 1932, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati is saying, chant Hare Krishna and offer Krishna with love. In 2007, Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and his followers, they're saying, chant Hare Krishna and offer your bhog to Krishna with love. But the details slightly modified. They're saying that Krishna will accept your offering if you chant 16 rounds. Krishna doesn't accept anything except something offered by a pure devotee. Even if a pure devotee doesn't chant 1 round, if he's a pure devotee and offers something to Krishna, Krishna will take it. How many rounds a day does Radharani chant? 16? 64? And she's offering things directly to Krishna. She's cooking for Krishna every morning at 7 o'clock in Nandagan. And she's cooking every evening in her house at 6 o'clock to send sweets to his house for his evening repast. So Radharani is always cooking and she's offering, and no one can make a better offering than Radharani. And she's not chanting 16 rounds a day. And she's not chanting 64. So what does that mean? Krishna won't accept her offering? But she's, of course, chanting Krishna's name, singing Krishna's name with great love. And she's offering of pure devotion. Because she's a pure devotee, the purest devotee, Krishna gladly and happily accepts everything that she makes. So the real principle is purity of heart, devotion.